What you got right there, bro?
That's Tiny Hardhead FIP's drink right here, yeah. That's the Vernon and Western drink. There goes that Steel Reserve 211. Shout out Lil Crip.
The yard car, it got a 4 yard, it got a 1 yard. On Huston's how my point says car. On Huston's 1 yard. So how a 1 yard is run like this, car? You got Southsiders that's not as cool and solid.
I don't know what the fuck I was thinking, to be honest with you. But anyways, yeah, I volunteered to grab a knife out the kitchen and I assaulted him with the knife when they let us out to go back to our cell blocks. You know what I mean? And I got caught.
Really? I didn't write on this wall for a reason when I came here as a guest. Shit. You feel me? Because I represent something else, dog. You feel me? And it's not music. Because I represent something else, dog. You feel me? And it's not music.
By far, when I went to the Corcoran hole, that was like the scariest hole I had ever been to. It was by far the scariest place I had ever been to, because there was men there that had been there for like over 20 years, you know, at the time, you know what I mean? There was very important people in prison in there, and like that.
Video?
I had everything. I had an Xbox. I had a Sony boombox. I had cell phones.
How do you?
All kinds of shit.
Isn't that technically contraband?
It is, but when they shipped us out of state, we were doing time according to out-of-state rules.
So like if you were in Mississippi or in Arizona,
yeah, they allow you to have that. Not cell phones,
right? But
like
you
Xbox,
you could have an Xbox.
Hell yeah.
In your cell?
Hell yeah.
So you're able to play like Halo.
Xbox 360. I was on Death Space all day. You ever played Death Space? California, you got to be able to see through everything.
What state did you have the Xbox in?
Arizona. That's where I originally bought it at. I bought it in Arizona, but it traveled with me all the way to Mississippi. And Mississippi, when I came back, I left it to the homies. You know? Like that. I had 6 more years to go. You know, I wasn't even fucking thinking about getting out. You know what I mean? So it was a shock.
What prison were you being released from at this time?
At this time, I was being released from Jamestown. Jamestown, I believe it was. Yeah. I had dropped points after fucking being in the cell locked down so many years. You know, my last 2 years, I did them on a lower level, like 1 and 2 yards. You know, my last 2 years, I did them on a lower level, like 1 and 2 yards. You know. At this time, I was being released from Jamestown. Yeah.
Why are you still speaking on my name, homie? Why are you still speaking on my name?
Because to talk to you directly is to talk to a confidential informant, homie, and to argue with you. You brought me to the table, so I'm gonna tell you. All right, yeah. They're doing that, homie, because the South is defeating up North, homie.
No.
Hey, you got my number, Bozo. Tap in, fool, because I'm low-key, I'm mad because of the comment that you put on the page that I don't want no problem.
As you should.
As I should, because we had this conversation. Chill out, fool. We had that conversation. And it was cool, dog, and we squashed it. And it was your fucking game plan to say, hey, dog, let the internet talk. And sure enough, people are commenting, and you keep fucking responding like, hey, come on, dog, let the internet talk. And sure enough, people are commenting.
A while back, you know, there was like this talk about a southerner and a northerner rapping together or doing songs together. What do you think about that?
So me personally, I wouldn't work with them just based on my history, you know what I mean? But I don't disrespect them neither, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't get on songs dissing them or, you know, instigating shit between us and them. They're doing that, homie, because the South is defeating up North, homie. No. There's a mutual respect, but like I said before, I believe that there's lines that you don't cross, you know what I mean? I believe, you know what I'm saying? But if the homie's doing now, that's on him, and he has to live with the consequence of judgment of fools like me, you know what I mean? That just are gonna separate ourselves from them, you know what I mean? So to each his own. I mean, you know, with every move comes consequence. You got to be able to deal with those consequences, you know what I mean?
Do you see it happening anytime soon?
No, I don't see it happening. I think it's too controversial.
What we spit is some serious shit. The strong survive if the weak ones quit. Some of those that don't know,
wonder just because of
All I
How
did
did
was drop a
everything
few
start,
verses.
dog?
Yeah.
How did everything start?
We were in the LA County jail, and Stomper was falsely accused of something that he could have got murdered for in the county jail.
Oh,
You know?
okay.
At the time, I think we're like 21 years old, and we're 21-year-old me is like, you know what I mean?
A little crazy.
Yeah.
motherfucker,
You know what I mean?
shit.
Fucking, I didn't even let the Hoodas lock my gate at that time. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
Well, it's the county jail. Like our county jail, if you got it like that, you got it like that. You know?
Mm-hmm.
If the Hoodas know you handle business, you take care of trash that's coming in, meaning like anybody that's not good, you know what I'm saying? They'll let you fucking roam, man. You know what I mean? Or I was in the county so long at that time fighting my case. You know, when you're in a place for so long, you become a part of it. Meaning like you become staff without even wanting to. You know what I'm saying? I don't believe hip hop is the hip hop presently. I don't believe is the hip hop that I fell in love with. You feel what I'm saying? And that I grew up to. Like right now, it's too emotional, dog. And just like everything else, whether you call it government or you call it, I don't know, has found a way to use hip hop as a tool too.
So
you know what I mean? Against our
the
own
algorithm that's like, if you like to look at trolling and beef and it pops up on your phone, YouTube should stop paying when people put up beef. That algorithm needs to be stopped. The algorithm is really controlling us right now. So instead of people paying attention to a negative algorithm, they should pay attention to a positive one. It's just a program that we keep falling into. Like I said, family killing family instead of your real enemy is your enemy tricking you to do that. And we're aware of it, but we keep doing it.
Shit, man, we used to fucking go in your fucking cell and fucking play Xbox and listen
I had
to
all the
radio.
music on my shit.
We used to drink and get high and shit.